What's going on, guys? It's Garrison, and today, like I promised, I'm going to bring you guys some Warlords of Draenor footage from the beta. And so yeah, uh, I've actually not played the section I did, which was the Frostfire Ridge. This was the first time I've played Horde on the beta, so I didn't get much done, but I am gonna make videos every time, so you guys are not gonna miss out on any content. Um, you know, it's these videos are kind of long. I try and keep them 20 minutes. I don't wanna go over that because anything over that just seems like it's gonna be really hard, for somebody to stay focused that long. But yeah. So as you can see, I had already made my character and got him spec'd and got all my spells set up like I wanted them. And I'm doing the first few quests to actually get your garrison built is what I'm going over right now. They're not really too challenging, but not most of the quests were really that challenging for me. It's all, I think, as long as you really know how to play the class you want to, then it's actually really easy. That's one thing I like about this expansion a lot. Is just the questing in it is just amazing compared to expansions before it. But as you can see right now, we're coming in. This is the initial site of your garrison, and of course you have to reclaim the land and all that, or you have to claim it for the Horde, not reclaim it. And you'll be able to build your garrison and stuff like that. So actually, I don't know. I don't know if I ever open up my character panel, but I know if I do, you guys can see the really low stats on items. It's just crazy compared to what it used to be of how low the stats went. And as you can see here, your architect is the goblin right there, and you'll do a couple quests for him, and then he'll get your garrison built for you, and then you'll be good to go. But it's actually, the garrisons is the thing I like. It's something that I believe will really, it'll make in-game better, because after I'm done leveling my character to 100 and getting all the gear and stuff, I still have a garrison that I have to go and keep track of and do things for it. And I'm sorry about the models here, how they're not loaded. I'm not for sure if, see, that right now I'm playing the game off of I guess you say, like, it's not completely downloaded the game yet, but it's almost there. There's only, I think I only have like a gigabyte left that needs to be downloaded. But I know that it could be me, and that's the reason the models aren't showing, or it just could be that they're not there, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry for that, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. But and another feature that I'm using here is the mount, that how I'm mounting up on different mounts. It's just the favorite feature that allows me to pick my favorite mounts and then just mount up. It'll just randomly choose one. And I know some people may not like this, because if you have mounts like the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth or the Great Expedition Yak, then it's kind of those are kind of things that you use. You need them. But to me, it really doesn't matter. I myself have both of those mounts, and I really don't use them that much. If I have to repair something, I usually have them on my bar, and I'll just pull them up. But for this, it really didn't matter, because I don't know. I don't really think that you'll need to use them that much, as that's why I do have them in my favorite, my favorites. But you just it just rotates through them, so when they do come up, you'll see I usually do repair. Right here I was looking, because I had set Glaive Toss, And before, on my Alliance character on the beta, I had used Power Shot, and I was actually noticing that with Power Shot, I was really downing mobs a lot faster than I am with Glaive Toss, but I don't think that Power Shot is something that I don't know if it really helps you more, because it may put out more damage, but it also, shoots the enemy back, and that kind of leads to issues with pulling other mobs, and it can potentially lead to your death if you don't use it right. But really, it's all the spells. I like them. I mean, they've changed a lot, but from what I could see from hunters, I haven't seen like any huge changes, anything that could lead to having to relearn how to play the class. But so far, things in the beta are great. I really enjoy it, as I think most people will. But if you weren't lucky enough to get beta access, just keep on trying. Blizzard has seemed to really, send out a lot more this year, it seems like to me, because the last beta I was able to participate in was Cataclysm, and it didn't seem like there was that many players at all. But on this, it's actually, if you might have seen when I spawned, there was a good bit of players there already. So maybe there'll be a big player base, and I can look forward to getting some in-game content in for you guys to see. But I could have just went straight to level 100 and went to in-game and stuff, but I don't exactly I don't know. I wanted to get a few levels to get the feel for the game, which I know 10 levels seems like a lot, but if you see in this video, in 20 minutes I've managed to get 1/4 of the way through level 90 to 91, which is not, it's not too bad on the timing at all. It's something that you could do if you played non-stop. You could probably do it in a couple days. You could probably get to level 100 from 90, which I think is good, because leveling does get old after you play for a little while, but it's also something that really engages you with the game. And most people don't realize this, but whenever you do the quests that for that expansion, the storylines they put in the quests actually deal with a lot of the mechanics that you'll be facing in raids. So if you do the quest lines and things, then whenever it comes to raiding, you might already know some of the mechanics, and that helps out the whole raid group as a whole, because you're not somebody that's just struggling and being left behind. So as you can see, I finished up these quests right here, and a little bit of lumber has showed up, and that'll be what you use to build the garrison. So now I have to go in the cave up here, and as you see it right there, I gotta go in here and kill Skog. I don't even think I fool with him, I just kind of jump around. But this right here is probably a good example. This guy right here, you could easily solo. There was just there's a lot of people on, so I was able to group up. But usually, if there's nobody around and you can't get anybody to help you, you can probably solo it if you know how to play the class, And in my case, I use the healing spell, Exhilaration, I think is what it's called, and it's a big part of me being able to solo things as a hunter, because hunters put out a fairly good amount of DPS, and if you can get something down maybe halfway with 1 health bar and then use Exhilaration, fill it back up, well, there you go, you've downed it. And the cutscene here, they've been using filler cutscenes due to not, I guess they haven't made them yet, I don't know, but they've just been putting that one cutscene in on a lot of stuff. So I hope to see what it looks like, you know, once they've really put the right cutscenes in for things. But there's the Garrison, the Horde Garrison. This is level 1, so it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna look like anything real eye-catching or, you know, something like that. But it feels, you know, to me it feels kind of weird having a whole, you know, fortress basically for your player, you know, and you're just your player alone. It's kind of weird because you know, it's something that usually you're used to going, and you know, there's a whole, you know, set of mobs and things, quests offered. Like, take for example, Netherwing Ledge. There's actually a place, you know, they kind of have like a garrison like quest area. Well, you know, there's several quests there, you know, that's what you would expect. Well, in your garrison, it's kind of like all the quests better it, which is weird because, you know, I'm not used to having to actually build something like that. You know, I've been looking forward to something like this for a while. I myself thought that they would do this as like a guild-based thing, but obviously not. They just went, you know, for every single player. So that's, you know, that's a good thing. I still kind of wish we could see guild castles, but maybe that's just because I actually run my guild, so things like that would help it. Right now I'm just kind of doing these quests where I have to go around, you know, that's the blueprints for the barracks. What you do is you'll find that, then you read it, and it, you know, it allows you to be able to build level 1 barracks. And this dude's gonna get all the workers going again, and this is gonna give me some materials. As you can see at the top, it shows like a little block of wood, you know, and then it says 1. That actually shows I think it's how many garrison resources you get. It's either every hour or minute, something like that. I can't really remember. But right now I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna finish up all these quests before I decide to go turn all of them in. That's just how I do. I don't know why, but see, I realized here it said find and learn, and I hadn't learned it, so I was wondering, you know, why hadn't it, you know, marked. I was hoping it wasn't a bug because I really wanted to be able to build the barracks. But I'm gonna go out now and leave the garrison, and then I'll go and go to those quests. This I mounted up, yeah. See, it finally put me on the Grand Expedition Yak, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna repair my gear like I said I was going to every time. And then this scared me going off this because I wanted to jump down right there. Well, obviously I missed it, and that is the closest I've ever came to dying. I actually earned the achievement on that, which was crazy, but that, wow, I thought I was gonna have to run all the way back, and I hate dying just because of the time it takes. But right here I'm going to gather some resources from the drudge boat, which you come on that boat to, you know, these areas after, I would say, I don't know if the Horde does the Tanan intro, I'm not for sure. I think this is where they start, but I know that as Alliance you'd get on the drudge boat and it would take you to Shadow Moon, and it actually crashed in Shadow Moon. So, or it may not have crashed, it may have just, you know, they may have just ran into shore or something. That may be how, you know, you keep it on shore, I'm not for sure. But, I know that right now, you know, you're gathering resources, because the Horde one is obviously crashed. You can tell because it's kind of ran up on the side of a giant rock. But, I'm going to go in here and kill Grug, I reckon is how you pronounce it. And this is, you know, just one of the errors that they have right now for the beta. All those will be gone by release. But I walked down here, and I'm sorry about this part. I actually looked at, you know, I figured I'd attack this dude, and then I was going to take the time to look at my cell phone. Well, obviously, because how bad my internet is, when I looked at the cell phone, it really spiked the lag on the game, and it kind of ruined, I guess, this whole fight, because yeah, you can see right here, and it does this, you know, this was the only time it done this during the video, but yeah, it kind of, I thought I was going to disconnect. I didn't think it was going to come back from this, but it managed to. And then after this, it's just kind of like a little jumpy, but nothing too bad. And let's see. Well, it's a lot longer than I thought it was. Okay, there we go. And I knew when I came back I was dead, because that's a lot of damage. But so I died, and I'm gonna respawn real quick and then come back in. So it said I slain him. I didn't remember doing that, but I reckon I'm just that good. So actually, I think I attacked him again. Like, to be honest, I don't exactly think that killed him. Or I mean, like, at this point, I don't think I ever seen that, so I don't know if I did. I don't remember. But anyways, I'm gonna jump back off, go into the cave here, and basically just respawn. Then, you know, try and get out, because I'm trying to hurry things up for the video here. I want to be able to fit in as much content as I can without really leaving anything out. Oh no, this is what happens. I get an attack. Spawn my pet in real quick, and when I do, it pulls the boar, and just get him down real quick. Yeah, so I do attack him, even though I've already slain him. I helped this guy out, so it's all that matters. But we get him down, you know, pretty quick. Nothing takes too long. But and you can, you know, the health in here, NPCs really don't have that much health. I mean, they do, but it's nothing that, you know, you can't solo. That's what that's what I'm trying to say. This is gonna be something that's easy for everybody to play. And even people that have played the game for a while will enjoy it. You know, it's not something that's going to ruin the game for them. I think that they've actually, you know, made the game a lot better through this expansion. But I don't know if other people are going to think like that. Anyways, I reckon I'm just going to sit here for a second. Actually, there might be no. This is the point where, you know, things are coming to an end here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Garrison Hearthstone. You know, go back there, turn these quests in, and that'll kind of wrap things up for this. So as I said, you know, things are a lot better in this expansion. Everybody should like them. This kind of just, you know, I just kind of showed you some of the quests you got to do for your Garrison to actually get it built. And when I turn this in, then I have a couple quests over here. I got to build my barracks, and I'll go ahead and do that for you guys, so you can see what that will look like. Then once you build your barracks and you go and finalize it, you will be able to, yeah, it actually just showed it then. You'll be able to, you'll have like a Garrison ability. I don't exactly know what it does, but I have it. and then you can start doing quests after this, I believe. Kind of lagged up a little bit right there. Sorry for that. But there goes my garrison. I can say that as far as garrison, the barracks, as far as the barracks go, the alliance one looks a little bigger. Yeah, that's what you have call to arms. That's what I earned from building that. Yeah, and I'll just put that on my bar. Then I'll complete this quest, and that's gonna about wrap it up for this video, guys. You know, if you want to see more, just come back. Anyways, thanks for watching.